Hey there, and welcome to the next part of this series that I'm doing. And it's almost over, and it's almost done. And it's the Warlock to level 21 on Destiny. Let's see here. Upgrade that. So we got this right here. See this? See this right here? This and this are the last levels in the game. Yeah. So, the last levels in the game are coming to an end here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to go over to my Twitch channel and follow me, where I'll be doing daily, morning live streams all the way till midnight. You'll see me play from 7 in the morning till 12 at midnight. Not 12 in the afternoon, 12 at midnight. That's from 7 in the morning till 12 at midnight. That is a pretty good long gaming session. And then I go to sleep, and I do it again. 7 in the morning every day till 12 at midnight.
If they haven't brought it down yet, they must have found something valuable.
And it's Eastern Standard Time, so if you live anywhere else, you probably won't even go and watch me, because by the time when I'm waking up, you're going to sleep. So, but yeah, that's my streaming schedule. 7 a.m. in the morning till 12 at midnight, which is a.m., not p.m. But yeah, if you want to catch me when I live stream, be sure to be there between 7 in the morning and 12 at midnight, which is like all day. All day till night, pretty much. So you can catch me any time of the day. Now I will be doing a lot of Advanced Warfare streaming on... Definitely a lot of Advanced Warfare streaming. So every day Advanced Warfare will be streamed. Every day. I will be doing that with Destiny 2 once I get my levels for this character done. I will be streaming the last character on Twitch. Be sure to watch Twitch for the last character, which is going to be the Titan. And I'm going to be live streaming that all day, every day. So, and it's probably only going to take me a day to complete the game anyway. This game isn't that long, and I've been playing this all day on the second character all day. So, and the first character I played it all night. Like, I played it for at least 20 hours. The game's not even worth the $60. To me, it's not worth the $60. The campaign. Even the multiplayer is not worth the $60. But I'm gonna go off and say, like, it is a good game. This is a good game. If it had more to go for it, I would be like, yeah, it's worth $60. No, but right now this game is really only worth $25. I paid $100 and some for it, and that's the DLC. The DLC hasn't even come out yet, and we know we're getting 4. And that's the only reason why I bought it. It's like 4 DLC. Now, if the DLC are too short, I'm gonna be like, the DLC wasn't worth the money then. It's not worth $15 per DLC. And then that's why I said, like, I might as well buy the package now that's worth only $100, because when the DLC comes out, they're gonna ask you like $15 per DLC. And right now I got a deal, I guess. So you could say I got saved money. I saved probably like $40. Not a big deal, pretty much. It's only $40. But yeah, this game, yeah, like the graphics are good. Like, but I don't usually play games for the graphics. Like, I don't really care about the graphics. I really don't. I also don't buy systems for better graphics. I don't care that PS4 has this and that. That's not why I would play it. I don't like the reason why I don't play Sony game PlayStation is because I don't care for Sony PlayStation. I just don't. It's not that because Xbox has this and that. No, it's because I just don't want to play Sony PlayStation. Like, even though Sony PlayStation supposedly has the better system, I should just say Sony has the better system. Not the only thing that really Sony has going for them is Square Enix, which not a lot of people even know who Square Enix is. They're Final Fantasy makers that made Final Fantasy, and they could like Square Enix could be doing so much more if they were to extend out to other systems, but Sony won't let them do that. I don't think so, because they already signed with Sony like a long time ago. Like, I used to play Sony PlayStation 1 and 2. I used to play it all the time. But when number 3 hit, I was like, no, they're done. It's done. The consoles never changed. They never changed the way the console was. It was always the same thing. It's always the same design. No matter how you looked at it, it was always the same design. They would have that stupid little disc tray. I mean, the new one probably has a different design. Don't get me wrong, the new one has a different design. But number 2 didn't. Number 2 was like this huge brick thing. And you could easily mod that. I seen people mod it. And I was like, no way I'm getting one. And there was... I did actually get a Sony Play. But Sony PlayStation 3, I was like, it's done. There's no way. And the good thing I didn't buy it because it got hacked. And people's credit cards information were leaked and all this other stuff happened. That was a reason why I buy it. Afterwards. Like, after I heard that, I'm like, I was thinking about getting one. And I was like, no, since it got hacked. No. And then I'm like, if it's gonna be that easy to hack that, they're definitely going to be trying to hack the 3rd one that comes out, or the 4th one. I was like, there's no point in me spending the money on it. Especially when they teamed up with Steam. I'm pretty sure Sony's teamed up with Steam. I was like, why? Why would Valve, the owners of Steam, team up with Sony PlayStation? I was like, no, that's stupid too. It was like, they needed the security that Steam had. Because Steam also got hacked too. Pretty sure Steam got hacked too. And then they decided, Sony and Steam decided to make their defense stronger or something, and they knew how to do it or something. Certain login thing. I don't know. It was stupid. But yeah. The reason why. There's really no reason. There's really no reason why I play Xbox. There's no reason I could think of. I don't play it because it's the weaker system, or I think it's the better system. I just play it because I play Xbox. Pretty much. The Kinect sensor is going off. I don't really like the Kinect sensor either. It wasn't really worth the money for the sensor. They should have said, oh, did you want the Kinect sensor or not? And then they should have said, like, oh, well, okay, we'll take off $150 because that's how much it's probably worth. Which I don't think. It shouldn't be worth $150 for a Kinect sensor. That's just dumb. You don't really need it either. You don't. It's cool that it has a built-in mic, but you don't need it. You don't. And they're trying to be like a Wii U, which I don't like how they're trying to be a Wii U. Because if I wanted to play a Wii U, I'd go and play the Wii U. If I wanted to be if I wanted it to be a Nintendo Wii, I would go and play the Nintendo. Pretty much. I actually own a Nintendo Wii, and it's pretty good. It was pretty good. The only system I have never owned is PlayStation 3 or 4. I've owned GameCube, I've owned a 64, I still currently own a Super Nintendo, which I think that's probably way better than any of the systems that I've ever played, because it's never had any problems. It's always started up. I wanted it to play game, it always played the game. Sometimes you would have to like actually take the game out and put it back in a couple times for it to get to work. Even with the regular Nintendo, if you blew in the regular Nintendo games, it would erase your game footage. You'd be sitting there like messing around with it, not trying to blow in the cartridge. Otherwise, you'd erase your games. The same thing with the Super Nintendo games. You'd sit there constantly trying to get the game to work, and then you'd finally go, "Oh, I'm gonna blow in the cartridge," because sometimes blowing in the cartridge gets the game to work. It's like, okay, I'm gonna lose my footage, my game saves or whatever. I might as well just blow into the cartridge and then get it to work again. Sometimes it actually didn't erase your game if you did it a certain way, but those were the systems that had it. They had the technology at that time to make a good system. They made a good system that still works today. And when you go to like Xbox, they have their first generation system sucked. It did. Xbox 360, the first generation system, it sucked. I had one. It died. Even the PlayStation 3s, the first generation ones, they died. They overheated. Pretty sure they overheated too. Some didn't even work. They bought them. That's what I heard. Even PlayStation 4, I heard when they were doing that giveaway thing at like Taco Bell or something, someone got a PlayStation 4 that didn't even work, and they threw it, they smashed it or something outside a building. When people were going to pre-order their PlayStation 4s, he walked up and smashed it on the sidewalk because it didn't work. And he's like, I won this, and then he went and smashed it on the sidewalk. Piece of shit. And then he went and bought an Xbox One. which was hilarious because but yeah, some of the Xbox Ones actually had problems too. They did like a disk grinding thing, but mine's never done that. Mine's always been working fine. It's not like this is the system that I would stay playing forever. I would rather have a Super Nintendo than this. I'd rather just play computer, PC games all day. Pretty much. You did. Like, if you take the system away, I'd rather just play PC games all day. Counter-Strike Global Offensive all day. But mine's never had problems. My first 360 had problems. The second one had problems. Third 360, no, it was fine. It was fine by the third one. By the third one, it was good to go. It's the best system that they could possibly give out then. I was like, good. You know? Finally got it right. And then they finally got it right with the Xbox One. They made it so that, like, problems at release. Which was good. That was good. That's why I went with them. They knew what they were doing from the first two bad generations of 360. Knew what they were doing when they hit the third one. And supposedly they're saying this is the first generation of Xbox One. Now, the first Xbox Ones are going to last forever. I'm pretty sure Microsoft would be like, oh, we're gonna fill our pockets with more Xbox Ones soon enough, because they're gonna think people that already have one are gonna go rebuy another one once they figure. I don't know. Once they figure that the Xbox is a certain point, they could have actually programmed, or they could have actually programmed the console to die at a certain point, like to make the fan stop spinning. You don't know that it has stopped spinning, and you leave your console on, or some odd reason it stops spinning. The Xbox could be programmed to do that, and then you overheat your system, and then you're gonna be like, what? Then you'd have to go buy a new one. Then they would fill their pockets with money. I'm not sure if that's what they do they? But, you know, my first original 360, it died for heating, and I played that every day, every day. And I never had it underneath a cabinet or anything. I had it in the open where it was well ventilated, and it died. It just completely died. So, I mean, that was just the hardware problem. The way they had it was the air was blowing out the back of it, and it wasn't circulating the air correctly. With the new ones, they have the air coming out the top of the systems, which is a lot more, because more efficient to have the air coming out the top of the system than the back of it. Because now you know not to put anything over top of it. To kill this, really.
It's still active. Let me analyze it.
Anyway, yeah. Xbox One's been doing good since I've bought it. I've even left it on for 2 days straight. No problems with it. Even has a feature where if you leave it on for 6 hours, it turns off. It's pretty good. It's still alive. Doesn't matter how much I throw at it. I can turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, and it's good.
Rasputin's controlling it.
It's how a system should be, pretty much.
He's everywhere now.
Like the Nintendo, you could turn it on, turn it off. It wouldn't even phase you. Anyway, now that's all done and out of the way, don't forget to go to my Twitch channel and follow me. I will be live streaming there every day. You hear me talk about things like this on my Twitch channel. I will, yeah, if there's a lot of people in the chat, I will try and reply to everyone in the chat. Because I'll be constantly reading the chat, or constantly playing a game, reading the chat, playing the game, reading the chat, stuff like that. So now I can finally earn my Vanguard repetition and stuff like that, which I care about PvP in this game because it's not as great. So here's the Mode of Light reward after you beat the game. So in the next part I will be beating the game, so tune in for that. Don't forget to go to my Twitch channel and follow me, and like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Actually, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment on the video, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah.